What mortal? Agreed. Greetings. What mortal? Greetings. What mortal? Greetings. I must hunt soon. What mortal? Greetings. That was my plan. Very well. Gracious. I must hunt soon.
Welcome to our village.
Mortal. I must hunt soon.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Greetings. I must hunt soon. Die. Agreed. Greetings. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. What is it now?
Our warriors
That
have
was my
engaged the
plan.
enemy.
Agreed. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. What? I must hunt soon. What is it now? That was my plan. Greetings. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. What is it now? That was my plan. What, mortal? Agreed. I must hunt soon. What is it now? You thought of that? Very well. I hunger. What, mortal? What is it now? What, mortal? You thought of that? Greetings. What is it now? Greetings. Very well. Agreed.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. You thought
First
of that?
blood.
Very well. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. What, mortal? You thought of that? Agreed. What is it now? You thought of that? That was my plan. Greetings. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Greetings. That was my plan. Very well. What, mortal? That was my plan. Death rages. You thought of that? That was my plan.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Very well. What is it now? You thought of that? Agreed. I hunger. That was my plan. What, mortal? I must hunt soon. Agreed.
Insufficient mana.
I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Agreed. What is it now? What, mortal? Greetings. What is it now? Very well. You thought of that? Very well. What, mortal? What is it now? Greetings. That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. must hunt soon.
What?
Mortal. I must hunt soon.
What?
Mortal. Greetings. What is it now? Greetings.
What?
Mortal. Greetings. What is it now? Greetings. You thought of that? That was my plan. I must hunt soon. What is it now? You thought of that? I must hunt soon. What is it now? Greetings. What is it now? Agreed. Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well.
What?
Mortal. Agreed. I must hunt soon.
What?
Mortal. Very well. What is it now? I must hunt soon. Greetings. What is it now? You thought of that? Agreed. I must hunt soon. Very well. That was my plan. Greetings. Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed. Must hunt soon.
What?
Mortal. Very well. You thought of that. What is it now?
What?
Mortal. Greetings.
What?
Mortal. Very well. That was my plan. I must hunt soon. What is it now? Greetings. You thought of that? That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan.
An allied
What?
champion has
Mortal.
fallen.
What is it now? I must hunt soon. Greetings. What is it now? Greetings. What is it now?
Welcome to our village.
Agreed. Very well. Rages. You thought of that? Very well.
Hello there.
Greetings. That was my plan.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Very well. What? Mortal. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Very well.
Your mana
What is it now? Agreed.
What?
Mortal. Very well. What is it now?
What?
What is it now? You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Very well. I must hunt soon. You thought of that?
What?
Mortal. I must hunt soon. Greetings. Agreed. That was my plan.
Your mana.
What is it now? I must hunt soon. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. Greetings. Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? What is it now? Very well. Greetings. Double kill. Thought of that?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I must hunt soon. Greetings.
What?
Mortal. That was my plan. Agreed. Death rages.
Our warriors have engaged.
That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well.
What?
What is it now? Must hunt soon. You thought of that? I hunger. Very well. You thought of that?
What?
Mortal. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. Death rages. Greetings. That was my plan. What more? Greetings. Very well. You thought of that? What is it now? That was my plan. Greetings. Very well. I must hunt soon. Agreed. I hunger. Death rages.
What?
Very well. You thought of
An
that.
allied champion has fallen.
You thought of that. Agreed. Greetings. Very well.
An allied champion has fallen.
I must hunt soon.
What?
Mortal. Greetings. You thought of that. I hunger.
An allied champion has fallen.
That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. I must hunt soon. Greetings. Very well. I must hunt soon.
What?
Mortal. You thought of that? Agreed. Hunt soon.
What?
That was my plan. Greetings. You thought of that? That was my plan.
What?
Mortal. What is it now? What? Mortal. Very well. Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. What is it now? I must hunt soon.
What?
Mortal. Very well. I hunger. What is it now? Greetings. What is it now? That was my plan.
What?
Mortal. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan. I must hunt soon. Very well. What is it now? You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan.
What?
Mortal. You thought of that? That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. Must hunt soon. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed.
Double kill.
An allied champion has fallen.
What?
Mortal. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan. That was my plan. Very well. Die. That was my plan. You thought of that. Agreed. Very well. What is it now?
What?
More. Death rages. Die.
Our
What
warriors
is
have
it now?
engaged the enemy.
That was my plan. Rages. Thought of that? I must hunt soon. What is it now?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I hunger.
Death rages. Agreed. That was my plan.
What?
Mortal.
I hunger.
Rages. You thought of that? I must hunt soon. Agreed. Very well. What is it now? Agreed. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Agreed. Greetings. I must hunt soon.
What?
Mortal. That was my plan. Very well.
Our warriors
thought
have
of
engaged
that.
the enemy.
You thought of that.
An allied champion has fallen.
Double kill.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Agreed. What is it now?
What?
Mortal. What is it now? Greetings.
What?
Mortal. Greetings.
What?
Mortal.
I
Our
hunger.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
I hunger.
An allied champion has fallen.
What is it now? Greetings. I must hunt soon.
What?
Mortal. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. What is it now? Very well. That was my plan.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Rages. Very well. You thought of that? Very well.
What?
Mortal. You thought of that? What is it now? I must hunt soon. Very well.
An allied champion has fallen. An allied champion has fallen.
That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed.
I hunger. What?
That was my plan. Greetings. That was my plan. I must hunt soon. Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed. What is it now? Greetings.
What?
Mortal. I must hunt soon. That
Our
was my
warriors
plan.
have engaged the enemy. Your man.
What is it now?
What?
Mortal. That
An allied champion has fallen.
very well. That was my plan. Very well. Thought of that. That was my plan.
An allied champion has fallen.
Thought of that. Agreed. Thought of that. What is it now? That was my plan. Die. Agreed. Death
Your mana
rages.
is depleted.
That was my plan. I must hunt soon. You thought of that. Agreed. You thought of that.
I hunger.
Our warriors have
That
engaged
was
the
my
enemy.
plan. Very well. You thought of that. Very well. Agreed. Very well.
Your man.
What is it now? Agreed. You thought of that. That was my plan.
An allied champion has fallen. Our champion has fallen. Your mana is depleted. Your mana is
The night beckons. Thought of that.
What?
What is it? You thought of that. I must hunt soon. Agreed. What is it now?
What?
Mortal. That was my plan. What is it now? Very well. Greetings.
What?
an allied champion has fallen.
You thought of that.
What?
An allied champion has fallen.
What is it now? Very well. Agreed. I must hunt soon. You thought of that?
What?
Greeting. I must hunt soon. What is it now? That was my plan.
What?
Mortal. I must hunt soon. What is it now? Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? Die. That was my plan.
An allied champion has fallen. Our champion has fallen. Your man. An allied champion has fallen. Allied champion is fallen.
Night beckons.
What?
Must hunt soon.
An allied champion has fallen.
What is it now? Very well. That was my plan. Very well.
I hunger.
That was my plan. Very well. Agreed.
Your soul is mine.
Die.
What?
Mortal. Must hunt soon. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. What is it now?
I hunger.
Very well. Agreed.
Double kill.
An